guys, this is Tridip and you are watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridip. In this episode, we will learn how to create a business model canvas, and with the help of the same, we will understand how the book publishing industry is changing. दोस्तों, as promised, ये बिजनेस मॉडल सीरीज में डुअल लैंग्वेज यानी हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों लैंग्वेज में मैं सिखाऊंगा. Mostly it will be in English, and at some part of the benefit for my regional language speaking friends, I will use the other commonly spoken language, that is Hindi. So before we jump into today's episode, as usual, I will request you to like, share and comment on my videos, and if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the immediate notifications as soon as the video goes live. So why is the tool called a canvas? इसको बिजनेस मॉडल कैनवस क्यों बुलाते हैं? इसको देखने में बिल्कुल पेंटर की कैनवस के जैसे लगता है. The tool resembles like a painter's canvas, pre-formatted with 9 blocks, which allows us to paint pictures of new or existing business models. Business model canvas works best when it covers a large surface where a group of business decision makers can jointly start sketching and discussing business model elements with post-its or markers. It is a 3-in-1 tool that facilitates understanding, discussions and creativity. In a very easy way, I will teach you how to create a business model canvas. First step first. Let's first push all the keys towards the left. पहली सब केस जो है उसको लेफ्ट साइड में जमा करते हैं. उसके बाद जितना सीज है उसको राइट साइड लेके जाते हैं. बीच में वीआईपी लोगों के लिए जगह बनाते हैं. नीचे जगह छोड़ते हैं चाय के स्टॉल के लिए और राइस स्टॉल के लिए. फॉर इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग पीपल, आई विल टीच यू a trick to remember which elements goes where. So left to right, remember Peter and Anne ran for vice presidentship, but the results came out shocking. Peter stands for KP, key partners. Anne stands for KA, key activities. RAN stands for KR, key resources. Vice presidentship stands for VP or value propositions. Result stands for CR or customer relationship. CAME stands for CH or channel. And lastly, shocking stands for CS or customer segment. Once these are done, we are left with $C and RS. Those two goes side by side below the 7 big blocks. Pretty simple, huh? Now for my Hindi language speaking friends, आपके लिए ये ट्रिक है. पी कर विनोद पांडे कार चलाने सीखा. फनी है ना? इधर P stands for key partners, K stands for key activities, R, that is KR, represents key resources. विनोद पांडे मतलब VP, that is value proposition. कार represents CR और customer relationship. चलाने मतलब CH और चैनल, एंड सीखा मतलब CS और कस्टमर सेगमेंट. एज यूजुअल $C और RS एक दूसरे के पास पास नीचे बैठ गए. Always remember to plot the canvas as large as possible in a poster. Install the poster on the wall and sketch out business model using sticky notes and board marker. Let us now take a real life case study and understand how the book publishing industry has changed drastically over the years. And this model is going to stay for some time now. So what used to happen earlier is that authors used to burn their midnight oil to craft their manuscripts, and then visit numerous publishing houses to plead them to publish their work. And they used to face constant rejection. Obviously, the publishers were also not at fault, as they used to screen a lot of manuscripts and give weightage to established authors over less promising newcomers, as they wanted the surety of the return of investment. If you see previously, this was the business model canvas. Majority of the key activities were content acquisition, publishing and sales. The key resources were publishing, knowledge of the publishers, and the dependency on the content. The value proposition is branded content or the hits, the book hits. The channels generally were retail networks, and the segment was the broad audience or the mass. The expenditure was on publishing and marketing of these books, while the revenues were wholesale revenues. In today's world, the model has changed hugely. Let us take the example of a notionpress.com or a lulu.com and various others like similar publishers. What they have done, they have totally taken away the headache of publishing from the authors and made them the masters. The entire activity is now platform driven, where authors have the rights and ease to publish their craft. Their business model is based on helping niche and amateur authors bring their work in the market. In fact, more authors these online publishers attract, the more they succeed. The best part is that now the publishers are at minimum risk, as they only print on demand. कोई ऑथर का कोई टाइटल का फेलियर नोशन प्रेस या lulu.com के ऊपर नहीं आता है, क्योंकि इसकी फेलियर के ऊपर कोई कॉस्ट नहीं लगता. इनका वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन एकदम क्लियर है. सेल्फ पब्लिशिंग सर्विसेज है और ये ऑथर को एक मार्केट प्लेस देता है. ये आपके लिए आइदर उनके साइट में या amazon.com और amazon.in और फ्लिपकार्ट जैसा मार्केट प्लेस में पब्लिश कर देते हैं. वेयरहाउस का कॉस्ट भी नहीं उठाना पड़ता है. So by this video, what I am trying to say that business model changes with time, with audience's demand and liking. Every successful organization has to tweak their offering as per change of time. So that's all folks for today. Please like, share and comment on this video if you really find it worth. Also, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications of our upcoming updates. Stay tuned and keep watching Learn with Tridip. Love you all. Bye.